Okay, so today I have another review for you. It's a Yerba Mate review. I already shot this video once. It was a 24-minute video. Went back and watched it. 30 seconds in, my microphone cut out. So now I have to re-record the entire thing. How fun. And I already drank the mate. Right? My first gourd. I was going to do my first impressions, but I'll just tell them to you again. So, check out this mate. You know what that is? That is Cruz de Malta, right there. It's the second Argentinian mate I've had. Second Argentine cut, too. You can see those big old palos in there. Those things are monsters. And the leaf is also nice and big, too. Yet the polvo that is in there, though, that polvo goes everywhere. I mean, it is very lightweight and airborne. So, it compares very well to Mission. I'll give you a scent comparison. Now, you've all heard my impressions of Mission. It smells a bit like alfalfa, like it's a very grain smell, like wheat or hay. This smells the same way, but a slight ashiness in the background of it, and it's very mild. You can barely even smell it. Now, I've drank about a half liter through this gourd, Circle a Drink gourd, www.circleadrink.com, and at first it was very watery, and then it started to build, and as it built, it was a lot like Mission, like this, except instead of the hay or alfalfa taste, it tasted like corn. It had a lot more corn taste to it. And then it started to build up a salty taste, like a salty, oily flavor. But it's all very smooth. None of this is harsh, none of it's bitter, none of it's stinging or anything. It's very smooth. It like rolls straight off your tongue. It's amazing. And that salty flavor started to turn into more of an oily flavor, and it gained a creamy sort of flavor profile after that. So that was actually really nice. And this is annoying, having to redo this video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really pissed about that. But, you know, what happens, happens. But yeah, it stays smooth throughout the entire time you're drinking it. And then that slowly started to gain an acidic profile, flavor profile, where it was slightly acidic on the sides of my tongue, on the back of my tongue, and it gained almost bitterness on the back of the tongue. Yet it was still rounded off. It was nice and clean cut. It was smooth. It rolled right off the tongue still. Even that bitter ashiness and the acidicness. It just still didn't really bite. That oily flavor continued. Trying to think of what I was going to say. There's someone talking out there. Anyways, then the flavor profile got a lot deeper and darker. It wasn't bitter, but it was deep, it was dark, it was sort of like a black coffee or a black tea that you added a ton of cream to. Not milk, not half and half, but cream. It had a very smooth, thick, creamy taste. It got thicker almost, because at first it starts off light and watery, and then it slowly got thicker. The oiliness turned into the thick creaminess. That was really great. And then of course it'll go like any other mate, where then it turns into a green tea phase. A lot like Mission. It has the same sort of cycle as Mission does in that sense, and then washes out. But overall, it's a very good mate. I'm extremely impressed. It's one of my new favorites. It's pretty much a sibling to Mission. It's a lot like it, but it's very different still. It's my new after lunch mate. It would be great after lunch or with lunch, or in the evening at bedtime, you know. It would be great for that too. Canarias is currently my go-to mate for the morning because it's nice, strong, it packs a punch, it just kicks you in the face, if you will. But this is nice. This is very light, creamy, sweet. It has an almost sweet flavor profile to it with that goes hand in hand with corn, the corn flavor that I get. So yeah, this would also be a good mate if you're introducing someone to mate. It would be a great one for them to try. I almost converted a few people this weekend. I got one of my friends to try mate. He hated the flavor. He said it tasted like a candle. And that was Canarias. I shouldn't have given him Canarias for his first gourd. But, you know, whatever. Then I also brought some to a family New Year's party. And, one of the guys there, was inquiring about how much a starter set would cost, and he was going to go research it, so I'll have to see if that led anywhere. I converted one of my friends, and I didn't even realize that he like started drinking mate, and I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I saw you drinking it, I saw you posting about it on Facebook, so I decided to try it out, so that was cool. Cool to see how it spreads. The only person left that I have to convert, that I want to convert, is my dad, because he likes tea and coffee. Not really coffee, he hates it unless it's absolutely flavored up. He likes tea if it's nice and sweet and light, you know, he doesn't like dark tea. But I am proud of him for trying every mate I've gotten so far. He's tried Mission, he tried Canarias, and I'll get him to try this too, Cruz, see if he likes it. But I'll add some mint to it at some point. I actually did that with a gourd a few days ago. That was amazing, so maybe you'll like that. I put a candy cane in a gourd last night. That wasn't the best experience. But anyways, all this is beside the point. I'm getting off topic right now. So I'll get back on with the Cruz de Malta. It costs online, the best price I found was $15 in free shipping, right around $15 in free shipping on eBay. When it came, it was a little bit loose in the bag, but whatever. It's all drinkable, you know. Now that's very overpriced. I'm going to let you know that right now. If you're buying it online, $15 is the best price you're going to find, and that's overpriced. It is. That's the sad truth. If a health food store around you carries it, like Whole Foods or something, it's going to be really cheap. A guy I know, Mikey, he's in the Circle video Mate Meetup. I'll link that right there. You can check that out. I think that was actually the circle we were talking about that in. Bought a big old kilo of Canarias. He gets it $5 down at the store, you know. Same thing for kilos like Cruz. So it's just because nowhere around me carries it, I have to get it online. But it's worth it. Mate is definitely worth paying the extra money for. You know, a kilo for $15. That's gonna last you a while. It'll last you a good long while. So yeah, I'm gonna buy this again. Eventually I'll buy it again. Whenever I can afford to buy new mate, I'm going to buy new ones that I haven't tried yet. I want to try as much mate as possible. I want to review it on this channel. I want to share it with you guys. So yeah. So eventually I'll buy this again. It's one of my new favorites. I just smell like it, I don't know why. So yeah, my last impressions of this mate were, this is actually going to be better. This is a 9-minute video. I don't want a 22-minute video on this. Although it was cool because I was drinking it and you got my impressions as I was drinking it. But the cut, solid 10 out of 10. I love the cut. I did not get a single leaf. I did not get a single palo or splinter up in there, in my mouth or anything. It was amazing. I do commend them on that. And for every other mate I've had, I've gotten at least a little bit of leaf on the first gourd. So, good job, Cruz de Malta. It's que rico. Very delicious. Smell. It's very good. It's a lot like Mission, but a bit more of a corn flavor than a wheat or a hay. And it's a lot lighter. It's not as deep and kicking as Mission is. Flavor, 8.5 out of 10. I like it a lot, especially when it gets into the creamy phase. I love the creamy phase. It's really amazing. It's like a nice creamy drink, creamy coffee or pudding. Pudding? Did I really just say that? I'm sorry. It's not like a creamy pudding. It's like a creamy coffee or tea. I have no idea where my head is right now. That's embarrassing. Anyways, yes. Nice creamy coffee or tea. Not pudding. Definitely a new favorite. Amazing mate. I highly recommend it. Overall, it's a solid 9 out of 10. Everything factored in, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It's a great mate. It's the same rating I gave Mission from Circle of Drink. I've yet to try Ascension. I'll get some of that eventually and review that. But yeah, it's a lot like Mission. I can't decide which I like more. I think they're on par with each other, you know. This will definitely be my go-to lunch, evening mate. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to say about it. Any last comments about it? Effects. It's a lot like Mission in its effects. It's the nice. It's not like Canadias where it's like kick you in the face. It's like a nice chilled out mate. It's uplifting. It's nice and chilled out. I went longboarding today. It's Michigan. So our winters are crazy. Although this year it hasn't been as crazy, although I would like some more snow. But the snow melted off the roads, so I was able to go longboarding. I had gourd of this right after I went longboarding. Nice way to relax. So yeah, go try this out. Cruz de Malta. Check out your local health food stores. If not, if they don't have it, just buy it online, you know. $15 ain't that bad. Free shipping on eBay. Yeah, I'll link to Cruz de Malta's website in the description. I'm pretty sure I said I'd link, yeah, the Mate meetup video. I'll link that back where I said I would. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot to me that you take the time to actually look at the stuff I make. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Keep drinking that mate. Salud.